welcome to my channel. My name is Hovik. I am an intuitive tarot card reader here at the Green Man store, and this is your weekly tarot forecast. So I've laid the cards out, and I'm going to go in and give you a general view of what I'm feeling off the cards, and then I'm going to go in and individually look at each individual card and give you a detailed analysis about what that card means in the upcoming week, and then I'll tie the cards together, of course, to give you a overall kind of general reading about the week coming up and any messages and any insights that I have for you to better arm you for this week so that we have a good, productive week, because that's all we look forward to, right? Always forward motion. So, overall, when I'm looking at the cards, I do get a sense of some new stuff coming in, and it's a time to really empower things and really get things going. I don't see any obstacles in your way, really, to be quite honest. I think that everything's pretty clear right now. It's just mostly all about you and what you do. So, let's get started. So the first cards are, I'm going to do these in pairs. The first two cards that we have coming up for you guys is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about new prospects, new creative ventures, and new ideas that you want to pursue and come in. So that's what that's talking about, that's coming in at the beginning of the week. With the Nine of Wands is all about rallying the troops and getting everybody together and really working towards the goal. It's a common goal, and we're all going to work for it. We're going to make it happen. That's what that's talking about. The next two cards coming up after that is the Empress and the High Priestess. Those are both very powerful cards, especially in a reading like this, where we're talking about pursuing things a little bit further and getting things done. The Empress is all about that. The Empress is the lady who is the creatrix of her own universe. She's the one that makes the changes and gets things done, regardless of anybody outside force. If you look at her in a lot of depictions, she's usually very fruitful and very bountiful. Sometimes she's pregnant sometimes, and that pregnancy and everything that she's got is of her own doing. She has had nobody to really help her. This is kind of by the force of her own will, shall we say, getting what she wants. With the High Priestess, again, the High Priestess is about spending time, knowledge, and learning, and getting in touch with your inner self, and allowing that to be expressed outwardly so that you can accomplish your goals and make things happen. So it's all about tapping into your hidden talents. The next two cards after that, we have the Chariot and the Hierophant. Again, two other major players in tarot, very important major arcana cards. The Chariot talks about major shifts happening, possibly movement and change in your circumstances. With the Hierophant talks about old patterns, old ways. And what I'm getting for this is more so to do with, don't forget where you came from. It's very important. The journey was just as important as the destination. So always remember where you came from, and don't stifle things that were in your past that are at this point kind of maybe you seem or you deem irrelevant and not important. Everything is important because everything happens for a reason. It's a journey to get to a point. So they're all important stepping stones in your path. The last card that we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is, again, that same type of energy. Again, it's the young, naive energy, the very young, vibrant energy about pursuing your goals and getting what you're after. But because it's a sword card as well, it talks a little bit about making sure that you're communicating properly and also not letting other things stifle you. And again, paired with the Hierophant and then the Page of Swords, that just tells me, again, remember where you came from, and also hold firm to what you believe, and make sure you go for it, okay? Because that's what that talks about with the Page of Swords, because he's not a knight or a king, he's still very young, so he still can be swayed one way or the other. So it's always, remember, like I said, steadfast on your journey, remember where you came from, it's all a stepping stone, and just remember to keep forward and move on with everything that you've got going on, while still holding on to those experiences as lessons, but not as something that holds you back, okay? So there is your weekly forecast for this week. Again, my name is Hovik. Stay tuned if you want more of a detailed explanation, of these cards. I will have a blog post posted very shortly giving you a detailed overview of each of these cards and outlining it a little bit more for you. In case you missed anything in this video, I will have that there for you as well. If you'd like a personal reading for yourself to get a glimpse of what the cards mean for you specifically, give me a call and book an appointment. The number here is 818-985-2010. If you missed any of this information, don't worry. I will post it all in the description box down below, so you'll have it there on all the places to find me on social media and how to get a hold of me for readings and all that jazz. So thank you again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll hope to see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.